What are these carbon resistors? These are compact resistors. These are very small, and they can give you a very high value of resistance. Very high value of resistance. Now, these carbon resistors are color coded. These carbon resistors has a kind of coding on them. As you can see in the diagram, this is how the carbon resistors look like. And I'm assuming that probably you must have seen one such resistor at least in your physics lab. If not, not a problem. Whenever you get a chance, just try to have a look, or you can also browse it on the internet to see how it actually looks like. Not a problem. So if you look at this, the size is very compact. If the size is very compact, it's very difficult to rate it and write it on this small resistor itself, the value. So that is why we follow a scheme, a code, a color code, by which whenever you buy a carbon resistor, it is color coded, and by looking at the colors and by knowing the code, you will be able to find the exact value of the resistance of any of the carbon resistors. All right, so that is why carbon resistors are color coded. And now we are going to understand something which can be termed as important for your board exam, but when it comes to your competitive exam, yes, directly they will give you a color coded carbon resistor and they'll ask you what is the value of the resistance of this carbon resistor. This is what they're going to ask you. Okay, this can be asked in both types of exams, can be asked in terms of a numerical in your board exam as well, or in your competitive exam as well. The questions remain same. Why? Because there is no derivation, nothing over here. Okay, it's all about is that if it is coded, we need to crack the code. Okay, so let's crack it together. Now, as you can see that there are 4 bands or coaxial rings, if you might say. So 4 colored bands. Now, if you talk about the first one, second one, third one and fourth one, there are 4 bands like this, or rings, you can also call it rings. 4 colored rings. The first color is red, second is blue, third is gray and fourth is gold. Okay, you'll come to know all of it, don't worry. We're just starting to, unwind or unbox the story. So the first 2 colors, number 1 and number 2, are going to give you an information about the number, the significant figure, the 2 significant figure. So a carbon resistor will always be written as one number, another number, that is 1, 2, then you'll have multiplied with a multiplier, and then plus or minus tolerance in terms of percentage. In terms of percentage, you'll have tolerance. This is how any carbon resistor can be written. These many ohms, this is how you have to write it. Okay, so these two values, from where you are going to get? You are going to get it from the first band and the second band. Understand it very closely. This is something very simple. Okay, you cannot miss out if a question is asked from this segment. Now, the third color corresponds to the multiplier. What does multiplier means? You have to multiply this with, because with regard to this color, there will be some value that will be assigned and you need to multiply it. No problem. And the last color corresponds to the tolerance or the variation. As we know that anything that we talk about, we cannot have a measurement of any physical quantities in such a sense that it is a perfect measurement. There will always be some kind of an error, right? So this tolerance will actually tell you that how much variation is what you can expect. Okay, so this is what we have to decode. But what are the numbers that are allocated? What are the values? Those things we need to know. So these are 4 coaxial bands. 4 coaxial bands, or you can call it as color rings. Each one of them, that is 1 and 2, the first 2 will correspond to the significant figures, the numbers. The third one will correspond to the multiplier, and the last one will correspond to the tolerance. Okay, come on, I'm sure that you guys are taking running notes. Okay, so 1 and 2 indicates the first 2 significant figures of the resistances in ohms. The third one, the third band, indicates the decimal multiplier, and the fourth one stands for tolerance or the possible variation in percentage about the indicated value. So the range basically. Now let us see the codes that has been allotted to all these colors, because until and unless we know the values, how we are going to write the numbers, right? So the code looks like this. The color coding is done like this, where we allocate the number. The first one, if you can see, this is the color, then number, then multiplier, and then tolerance. Okay. So if I just take out these last three, that is gold, silver, and no color, they come into picture only in case of multipliers and tolerances. They're not given any number as such, which means it is not possible to have these three things in first two. No problem. Okay. Now let's look at all these numbers. So you have black, which is allocated number 0, brown 1, red 2, orange, and so on, yellow, green, blue, violet, gray, white. Okay. And then you have got gold, silver, and no color. Now what you need to see is that these three corresponds to tolerance as well, which means that if there is a carbon resistor and if it has got 4 bands or 4 rings, the last ring, if it has got 4 rings, the last ring can be either of gold or of silver. If it is not there, it means it will have only 3 and the last one will go for no color, and then it will correspond to 20% of variance, okay, or tolerance. Fine. So if I want to write the expression of resistance of this carbon resistor, of this color coded carbon resistor, how I'm going to write? See, first one, the first number, the first color is red. This is what? Red. Where is red? Red is right over here. Correct. What is the number corresponding to red? 2. So I'll write it as 2. This one done. Second, again will give me a number. Second one is blue. Where is blue? Blue. What is the number corresponding to blue? 6. No problem. 26. Okay. Third one corresponds to multiplier and it is gray. It is gray, right? Where is gray? Gray is right over here. And the multiplier, you cannot take number, right? Don't take number. The multiplier corresponding to this, the multiplier, third one is multiplier, remember, right? So the multiplier corresponding to gray is 10 to the power 8. So into 10 to the power 8. And last one is gold for tolerance, gold for tolerance, which means plus or minus 5%. There's many ohms. That's it. This is how you have to rate it. Very simply. Did you understand? Did you understand? So all you have to do is to check the color, look at this table as such, check for the codes, and then correspondingly just write down the values. Okay, all right, easy? Not so easy, sir. Why? The reason is you will not be given this. This table will not be there. Okay, which means you need to devise a method to learn this. You have to learn a trick so that you can reproduce this table if at all it is asked. Okay. Oh, this table looks quite complex. So it has got colors, numbers, multiplier, tolerances. How I'm going to remember all that? I'll tell you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Color coding of carbon resistor is going to be a child's play for you. But you need to remember that how do you recall this table? How do you make this table as your own? Okay. So ready for this trick? Ready, guys? Okay. It's a very common one. But yes, you should know at some point of time. Now, what we are going to do is, we see all these colors and we know that these last 3 will come into picture mostly in case of tolerances. So we leave these last 3 and then we start picking up the first alphabet of each of these colors. Okay, let's take each. So we take B for black, B for brown, R from red, O from orange, Y from yellow, and we go on writing it like this. We go on writing it like this. So once we come till white, no problem, we stop. Now we also know that the numbers corresponding, if we have learned that the numbers corresponding to this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, this is 8, and this is 9. And the multiplier corresponding is nothing but 10 to the power of that one, right? 10 to the power of 2, 10 to the power of 3, and so on. So easy, no problem. So the moment you are able to write it like this, you'll be able to, just denote it with the number, and then when you're talking about multiplier, just 10 to the power of that. Easy. Okay, because this can be written as obviously 10 to the power of 0. 10 to the power of 0 is equal to 1. Anything raised to the power of 0 is actually equal to 1. So, but how do we remember all this, sir? We have taken this, but now is the trick. The trick is, learn it like B.B. Roy, this is a guy, B.B. Roy, of Great Britain has very good wife. Oh, how much you guys wish that you also had a very good wife, of course. But over here you have B.B. Roy of where? Of Great Britain, and he has a very good wife. So this is the trick, my dear friends. This is the trick. B.B. Roy of Great Britain has a very good wife. Very simply put like this, if you can remember this statement, you remember the colors. Now, you should always remember one thing, that see, B appears 3 times, correct? B appears 3 times. You have B, and you have B over. The first B is for black, then for brown, then for blue. Remember it like this, okay? Then G, if you look at it, G appears twice. But first what will appear is green, and then it will be gray. Okay, so B for black, B for brown. So from here itself, you can just reproduce this entire thing. B.B. Roy, repeat after me, come on. All of you say it after me. Say it like a mantra. B.B. Roy of Great Britain has a very good wife. Okay, so you can let go of this off. You can let go of this has a, because we just tried to, make it into a sentence. B.B. Roy of Great Britain has very good wife. Easy, easy. B.B. Roy is also happy. He has a very good wife. Okay, jokes apart. But this is how you can reproduce this. No problem. The moment you got this, now you know the colors. This is black, brown, R for red, O for orange, Y for yellow, of, we don't want this, G for green, and then B, third B is for blue, right? Black, brown, blue, no problem. And G is appearing 2 times, green, gray, okay? So, has a, we have to let go of this also. V for violet, correct? G for gray, and W for white. Easy. Then all you have to do is assign them numbers. Assign them numbers. This does not come into picture. This also does not come into picture. So this is going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then this is 5, this is 6, then this is 7, this is 8, and this is 9. And when it comes to multipliers, just raise it to 10 to the power of 0, this is 10 to the power of 1, 10 to the power of 2, and just go on making this table. Easy? Alright. Now, what about these 3? What about these 3? Well, they will come into picture only in tolerance, right? So for gold, it is 5%, for silver, it is 10%, and for no color, it is 20% plus or minus. This is something that I expect you to remember, okay? 3 colors, the last one is not even a color, okay? So gold and silver, that's all you need to remember, okay? And also remember that the multipliers are in 10 raised to the power minus 1 and 10 raised to the power minus 2. Easy?